Hey everyone, welcome back to whatever this is, impromptu episode me and Mark are going to do of something another. So the reason I want to do this is there's actually a new metal fest that sounds pretty legit that was just announced today, and the headliners are Metallica, Maiden, AC/DC, and Ozzy. So this sounds like it's going to be a pretty big deal, to say the least.
It's
So
a
what me and Mark are going to do is we're going to pick 10 bands each, not repeating, in the parameters that they set of 70s and 80s hard rock metal bands. And we're going to, once this festival's announced, we're going to see who had the most.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I didn't even tell Mark about this. I'm just throwing this on
Jeez,
him right
this
now
is the
too.
first
So
thing dude, what?
yeah,
Come
this is
on.
gonna be really fun.
Let me get a piece of scratch paper here.
Yep, I got mine right here. Power Trip Fest. And it's for the details, in case you think I'm never heard of this thing about going, it's October 6th through the 8th. Which is weird because there's 4 headliner and quality bands that have been announced. So it makes me wonder who's going to be a runner up. I would say probably Ozzy out of the 4 announced.
I think Ozzy would probably do one set, if anything.
Yeah.
Or is this going to be? So you say the 6th through the 8th, right? So
Yeah,
it's
Friday.
6th, 7th, and 8th.
Yeah, it's at the Empire Polo Club in Indio, California. And it, in quotes, it says we'll feature legendary rock heavy performers from the 70s and 80s. So using those parameters, we're gonna go ahead and just make predictions. So I'll let you go first, Mark. Let's say we'll pick 10 and we can't repeat each other's selections. And then after it's announced on the 30th at 7 a.m., which I'm assuming is Pacific time.
Yeah, if it's considered with Metallica, if it's something that they're helping promote,
yeah.
It'll be Pacific time. Yeah.
So that'll be 10 a.m. Eastern. So we'll see who wins in a couple days actually.
All right. So you said the 4 people that have all shared the same video:
Yep.
Metallica, Maiden, AC/DC, and Ozzy.
Yes. Have all shared the same video.
Have all shared the same video where it's like the 2 cactuses and the SG. See, and that's the thing with the SG that makes me think that somebody like Sabbath is actually going to be there.
The SG would be Angus.
Oh, Angus, yeah, that's right. For fuck's sake. And obviously the text is kind of an amalgamation between AC/DC and Iron Maiden.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously it's because Metallica's the music on the promo.
Mm-hmm.
What was the Ozzy thing on there?
It's just I don't know, really. I just saw it like the article I read.
I bet you Ozzy is going to fall under somebody on a day like that.
Yeah,
I bet it won't be. I bet it won't be on the day Maiden's playing.
It'd be interesting if it was, though. It'd be awesome if they took his PA off through exit Sharon's fat ass. But anyway, I digress. I digress. Okay, I should take that back. It's not me. It's not nice to say that.
All right. So 10, 6, 10, 7, 10, 8. Now, I'm assuming that's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
It is. So I don't want to guess like lineups. I just want to guess bands that are playing on the fest on any of those.
Well, I think it makes a difference though to find out to guess what day who would be on what.
We could do extra credit if you get it right. You get another point.
Oh, well, I bet you Metallica, because of the tour deal, this will be their only Saturday performance.
Mm-hmm.
So I bet you they're on Saturday headlining.
Okay.
So I'm going to put them as 10-7. I bet you AC/DC would be 10-8 on the Sunday.
Right. I'm going to write down the dates here: 10-6, 10-7, 10-8. Okay.
And Maiden would probably be the Friday show, the Friday headliner. Okay. So with that,
70s and 80s bands only. That's what it says.
70s and 80s bands only. Obviously, my big one's going to go with Kiss.
It's a good one. That's a headliner, though. That's
no, not against those 3 bands. I don't, or 4 people. I don't think so.
Well, they did open for Aerosmith on that tour a long time ago when they did that Shed tour, Kiss and Aerosmith and Kiss. So yeah, it's possible. Yeah.
And honestly, what about them?
What about them?
Aerosmith.
I don't know, man.
They're really heavy into that Vegas thing now.
Yeah.
Where they don't want to do anything else other than Vegas, seems like.
Right. That's a good guess. What day you got Kiss on?
I bet Kiss will either be, they're gonna be the Saturday or they're gonna be the Sunday.
Okay.
I think they're gonna be opposite any day Ozzy's on.
Okay.
So like if Ozzy is gonna be opening up for AC/DC or whatever, or AC/DC opening up for Ozzy, either way. Right?
No way. AC/DC is a headliner. They haven't played now how many years? They haven't even played behind Power Up yet. So yeah, AC/DC.
Oh wow, that's true. Yeah,
they're a headliner. Yeah.
So I bet you the Sunday would be the Ozzy AC/DC, and I bet Kiss would open for Metallica.
I'm gonna go with Ozzy opening for Metallica myself.
Oh wow, I didn't think about that
because they did for Ozfest that one time in Texas.
So. And okay, I get that, but also the Master Tour where they opened for Ozzy,
right?
All those dates.
So we're saying Metallica is 10/7.
I would say so, yeah.
And Maiden was Friday.
See, because that would be the only way that. What if this is like another show they're going to add on to their fucking 2-night weekend shows and play the Friday and the Sunday to this?
Well, I don't think they will because, like I said, I think Maiden is a headliner and AC/DC is definitely a headliner. So I think they'll just do one night.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think they'll go back to like the 20-song set or some shit instead of like 16.
Yeah.
Because it's that.
Yeah. Sorry about the unwanted noise here. Okay.
Oh, you're fine. Okay, so you would have Ozzy opening for Metallica.
Yep.
So then I think Kiss would open for AC/DC.
Okay.
So I think Kiss would be on the Sunday with AC/DC.
Okay. All right. My first pick is Megadeth. I think that was a pretty easy one. That's going to be on the Metallica day because it's thrash metal.
You think so?
Yep.
I bet
not only Megadeth, but I bet Marty Freeman will make an appearance because it was a big deal at the Budokan. I'm just saying. Predictions,
Okay. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to write down your Mega Dave.
Yeah, however you want to put it. Dave Mustaine will be performing in some form.
Well, I picked Kiss. You picked Mega Dave.
Right.
Wow. I mean, 70s and 80s bands. But let's face it. I mean, it's not going to be like 10 bands a day. It's going to be like 20 bands. It's going to be like 3 stages.
Right.
Depending on who's promoting the show. If it's like a Coachella, if it's like a Danny Wimmer production or whatever.
I don't think it's Danny Wimmer. It doesn't really fit his style.
The example.
Yeah.
It seems like there would still be like 500 fucking bands on any given day.
Well, remember.
What about?
Go ahead.
Obviously, I want to stay away from the big 4 in thrash.
Okay.
Because obviously it's easy and it's
probably low-hanging fruit, dude.
It's low-hanging fruit. It is. It exactly is. So I'm gonna go with somebody like Exodus.
Yeah, that's a good one. I actually had them on my list.
I bet Exodus would, and I love Exodus to death, but I bet you they would probably be on. They would probably be on the Metallica day just because.
Yep.
But it would be really interesting if they were on a different day, like with the AC/DC or the Maiden day.
Right.
So Exodus.
Okay, so you got 2. I got 2 or 1. This is my second. I'm gonna go with Scorpions.
Yeah.
They're not huge in the U.S., so they could definitely open. And I would say they'll probably play the day with Maiden.
Yeah.
I don't know they open up for Maiden, but I think they would play on the same day. So
right. Yeah, I don't think they would be direct support for Maiden. Which honestly, that brings up too the probably one of my next picks. And I was gonna say them before Exodus, but I was like, you had me with the Mega Dave thing with the Thrash. Blue Oyster Cult.
Possible. Yeah. I would say I would put them on the AC/DC day.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna go I'm gonna go a little deep here. I'm gonna say Tigers of Pantang, because they have a new one coming out this year. And they're a big influence. Yeah. And they're a big influence on a lot of the bands, so.
Lars in particular, because Lars was a huge Tigers.
Right.
Of Pantang.
I seriously doubt I'll see that name on there, but if I did, that'd be pretty fucking cool. And I would say they play on probably the Friday.
Okay. Oh shit. For me, for number 4, I'm gonna have to go with Plantera.
That's not 70s or 80s though. I'm gonna hit big, is it? I mean, I know they have Phil in the 80s.
I mean, they hit big. They hit big with Cowboys, but they are an 80s band.
Okay, we'll try.
I mean, there's pictures of James and them staying with them in Texas in like 1985.
We'll go with that.
When Dimebag was like 13 years old. So I would have to say them just because I know their main stride was like 90 to 97 or whatever, but no, I mean I consider them still an 80s thrash band too.
Okay. I'm gonna put them on Sunday myself.
Yeah, I don't think with the tour with Metallica stuff, I don't think they'll be on the same day.
Right. Okay, you got that one. So my last one was Tigers of Pantang. On my next one, I think I'm gonna go with Motley Crue. Seems easy. Dude, they're gonna need some fucking names on this fest because the last question is gonna be how much are tickets, so we'll discuss that when we get done.
Motley Crue.
Yeah.
I think that's funny. I hope they play on the Metallica day, but it's probably going to be the AC/DC day.
Yeah. I'm thinking Sunday's like
honestly,
more hard rock day.
I think honestly, if you really wanted to go to lineup, it would be Motley, Kiss, AC/DC would be the end of the night.
In reverse order. Motley first, then Kiss, then AC/DC headlining.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's pretty safe. All right, so we got 4 each. So number 5's up.
Oh wow, number 5. See, now you asked me this, and I'm just all like blah. Bon Jovi.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that is
well, okay, no, I can't say Bon Jovi because technically he, I think, falls into the Metallica AC/DC Maiden lineup. He would headline a night.
I would love to see Bon Jovi playing the same thing as Metallica and James go back to his old self and disparage him on stage without saying
right.
That's just me. Have you ever heard that rant? That's a good rant.
Yes. Apparently, James apologized for the Kip Winger thing.
I don't know why. James wasn't the one throwing darts. It was Lars being a dipshit.
Yeah. Okay. So no, I recant my previous statement with Bon Jovi.
Okay.
And sticking in the same vein, because I believe Bon Jovi would truly be a band, that would be a headline day.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. So I would end up saying Poison.
Okay.
Poison, I think, would be a given.
That's definitely a Sunday.
Especially, I mean, because I think I wouldn't say Def Leppard either, because Def Leppard, let's face it, is in the same camp as an AC/DC, Metallica, Bon Jovi, Kiss, etc.
So we'll say Poison on Sunday. I personally don't think that's going to happen, but we'll see. I'm going to go with a real easy one. I can't believe neither one of us has got yet. Priest. Yeah, I forgot all about that one. Definitely.
And they did open for Metallica here in Louisville.
Yeah, definitely. I think they would be on the Maiden night. I think actually they would probably play either in between Scorpions and Maiden.
I think they would play on the night that Ozzy did.
Really?
Yeah, because
Okay.
they're Birmingham.
Right.
They're both from Birmingham. Yeah.
Well, don't forget, we don't know
And
how long we
and
don't know how
let's
long the
face
set Ozzy's gonna be playing. I bet you won't be very long.
be 40 minutes, at least 40 minutes.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm putting Priest on the Friday. Like I said,
Okay.
we'll just see who gets what right when it's announced.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not even keeping track of the days. I'm
Oh,
just
really?
saying
Okay.
I'm only keeping track of the three headliners.
Gotcha. Here's my
Oh,
note.
you're actually doing that.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. I want bragging rights.
And it's funny that you say that because this is just like Pantera. This artist is is he a 60s artist or is he a 70s artist? But I think he hit his stride in the 70s. But technically he is a 60s band.
What is it?
Alice Cooper.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, that could be happen. That could happen.
I could see it, honestly.
Yeah.
And let's face it, because Cooper has the whole thing of, he really hit. And he has been for the last 50 years, has been going nonstop. And he's constantly gotten heavier every time out.
Mm-hmm. And he opened for Maiden a few tours ago, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, now Nita's back with him, too. So
what do you think? What day you think Cooper would play on, Sunday or Friday? I think you'd be on a Sunday.
I don't know. I mean, I saw him on a Tuesday, so he doesn't do just weekend stuff.
Well, I mean, just because this weekend self-contained,
Yeah, I think he would probably be on the Maiden Day. I think he would be on the Friday.
All right.
Because if he was on the Saturday assuming Metallica's closing the Saturday,
right?
Which I'll explain in a second why that makes good sense. Is because if he was playing the Saturday, he'd probably be playing at 2 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's that, whatever day Metallica's on, whoever's going to be there wants to, has got a they're going to want to be there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a flooded day. Oh, we get to play with Metallica.
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it. We as independent bands do that. They still do it too.
Yeah.
They're just because, record labels, and I guarantee Metallica headlining would be oh, cool. Alice is going to play today. Hell yeah. I got to watch that.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm up to number 6 here myself.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm going to go Cirith Ungol. California
you think
band.
So?
California band, 70s, 80s. They might be one of the
that bass player bands. Definitely has a connection.
They might be one of the opening bands, but they are from California and in the 70s, late 70s and 80s time when they were, I guess, at their peak. If they really ever had one, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Wow, Cirith Ungol.
Yep. I'm gonna pull. I'm going deep. Some of these, man.
Well,
because a lot of them are just too easy.
Hang on now. This is kind of funny because this ties back into the Metal Forge for a minute. Is there was a thing that was said on the show, and I got asked to not air it because there was a possibility of this person's band going on tour with this big band, right?
Right.
And I'm trying to be as anonymous as possible because you never know who's watching this.
Yeah.
And I don't want to fuck anything up for anybody. But it makes total sense now when you say Cirith Ungol.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said, it's just the criteria that the festival says it's 70s and 80s hard rock and metal bands. So
okay. So
also, let me say one thing before we move on. Eddie Trunk, if you steal this fucking idea from me, there's nothing I can do about it, but fuck you for stealing my idea. Go ahead.
I want to get shirts made that say "fuck Eddie Trump."
Yeah.
Or Trunk. Yeah. Trump.
Either way.
Might as well. No.
You can put Eddie. You can put Eddie Trump, but put the P in parentheses and then put K after it. That way, it's either way. Trump.
There you go. See, merchandising.
Yes, the P is silent. Exactly.
This is Spaceballs the vape. So because it's in California, I bet this will be the first reunion show for a band since their retirement.
Who's that?
Slayer.
I really don't think Tom Mariah is coming back. I think he's done.
Well, I think the buzz a couple of months ago with Carrie releasing new solo material kind of had. I think Tom kind of. It seems like there was some interest there.
Right.
I think for this, what's to sit there and say they're going to play the 30-minute set or 4-minute set, and it's going to be, that. And of course, if Exodus is there, then that means Gary Holt's doing double duty.
Right. So you think Slayer's I
think Slayer might. I think they would consider doing it, honestly.
They would play on a Metallica day, you think? Well, Gary Holt. If Gary Holt plays Exodus, then they would probably be the same day.
Right.
I'm saying Metallica day is for Saturday.
Right. I think they'd play with Maiden, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they would go on a Maiden day.
Right.
Just to distance themselves from Metallica.
Sure.
Because that's apparently that's a thing.
Right.
That's like the whole reason why they didn't do the Am I Evil thing on Sonosphere for the fucking DVD release, because they were supposedly mixing their set.
Oh, just Lombardo did it. That was it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Lombardo, though, I'm gonna have to go Testament.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy one. I'll put them on the Saturday also. Probably the 1 p.m. slot for them. Because, nobody really respects Testament. They always get the shit slots when they're one of the best bands.
Oh, I know.
But on this fest, though, it might be just.
Look what I am about to post on the top of my monitor here. Look at that. Look at that. That's a picture. That's a picture of the chief.
Billy.
Right?
That's right. He has 2 first names. That's right.
So
I got that one.
Charles Williams, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're up to number 8.
So because none of us has said it, because neither one of us have wanted to say it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna burn the spot and say Anthrax.
Yep. They will probably not be on Saturday though. I bet you they would be like on the
AC/DC
Friday.
I think
they'd be on a Maiden day.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm thinking it would be more AC/DC because they did it on their little cover EP like 6 years ago. And
I had them on my list, but I was like, okay, Mark's not gonna do a big 4, so I'm gonna refrain.
Well, I mean, and I did say Slayer because I'm getting nostalgic here.
Yeah.
I've been starting to get more into them at this current juncture in my life.
Right.
Not like I'm not going to get a tattoo of them or any. Maybe.
Well, you fawn for the things that you can't have, and Slayer is retired, so you want them.
But I did get to see them on that last time,
right?
And it was good.
Yeah. Okay, so you pick Anthrax.
Yeah, I'll burn them.
I'm gonna go Queensryche. I think that they have a good chance of being
Queensryche or Jeff Tate.
Well, I was gonna get.
I bet you both.
I picked Megadeth with a appearance by Marty Freeman. A Jeff Tate appearance might be also, but I don't know. I don't really think.
I don't think they're on those terms.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get Queensryche. Okay, I will put them on the Sunday.
This falls under the Alice Cooper thing too. So the band actually started in 1969, but their career still goes on. And so it falls like under the same thing with Alice Cooper. ZZ Top.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, they have played a festival called Hellfest before, which absolutely killed me seeing that one of those lineups. Hellfest.
Right.
Like,
dude, I mean, so that's number 9 for me.
They would be a Sunday, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, they would be with an AC/DC or whatever.
Yeah.
But you know, and I think that's a big thing too, is that it is a respect thing for those guys.
Okay. I think my Sunday is fucking maxed, dude. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bands on Sunday. So I think from here on it's gonna be Saturday, Friday and Saturday for me, for sure. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go. This is getting tough now, man. 70s and 80s.
That's still around.
Yeah. Well, they never said they couldn't be do a reunion. So I'm just trying to think of who has a good chance. Like who's alive.
But I'm not gonna sit there and say the Eagles.
That would be a trip. But no.
But saying is like the Eagles is like a Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
A Def Leppard. You know, they're not being announced. So
right.
I think it's strictly going to be hard rock and metal.
Yeah. I mean, Def Leppard once upon a time, when they had 10 arms, used to be metal. But not anymore. Dude, my stepson has a Funko of Rick Allen, and it has one arm.
Of course it does.
Yeah,
because
it kills me, dude. It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
You know what the thing that it doesn't have though, like most other Funkos?
What's that?
A brain.
Ah.
You know why?
What's that?
Because he's a drummer. Oh, take that.
Take that. I'm gonna go for an easy one. I'm gonna say Overkill. New album, 70s, 80s, obviously. So, and they have opened up for Maiden before. Back in I think Matter of Life and Death, they played a festival show that was like Maiden, somebody else, Testament, and Overkill.
So I'm gonna shoot out a hopeful.
Yeah, let's hear it. This is your last one, by the way.
I know it is. This is the fucking dream come true story.
Okay.
Because we mentioned the Scorpions. We talked about Bon Jovi. We talked about Motley Crue. There's one fucking band that played a show with all of them.
Who's that?
And went fucking, let's face it, as literal as close to nowhere as I've been in my life. Anvil.
All right. I'll go with that.
What was that look for?
I'll go with that. That's a good
You're
one.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I'll go with that.
Seriously, though.
Yeah.
And all of these people, like especially on my list, and a lot of them on yours, were in the documentary about them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I could totally see Anvil trying to get on and them taking it to like, you know, James from Metallica or Lars, and like, because you know it's going to be ran through the headline bands on who gets confirmed and who doesn't.
Yeah,
all the way down to the quote local openers.
I put them on the Saturday show.
Oh yeah, because it's metal on metal, motherfucker.
Right, that's right. All right, so I'm gonna go for a feel good story, even though I seriously doubt this band will.
What the fuck? I just did that. You gave me a look.
Well, you give me a look back. You give me a look back.
Well, because I felt like I had to defend it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Y&T.
What? Really?
Yeah, I am. I said feel good story. I didn't say they had a shot in hell playing. I'm just saying it'd be cool if they did. They're from California, and they've actually had the pleasure of playing after us. They've actually had the pleasure of playing after us. So it would bring a little bit of TW to the festival, you know.
Nice. That's good.
Make a note, man. Dave Manichetti was a really fucking nice guy and talked to me like an equal, even though I wasn't shit on his shit.
Dude, no. I mean, and those are the ones that are really cool, man. So hell yeah, dude. That's a fucking that's interesting.
I don't know what day Y&T would play on though. They need to be on Sunday, but my Sunday's pretty full, so I'm just going to throw them on the day.
Yeah, more than likely. So yeah, that's totally interesting. Like, and then of course,
fun fact for you, real quick, if I may. Y&T is a band that both Van Halen and Metallica opened up for, and also us. So we're in fine company. Just saying.
And
Nobody else cares, but that's just cool to me.
And there's other bands that you could totally list on there, like Venom or Venom Inc., one of the two. And Raven, and
I didn't think about Raven. That's a good one. Actually, I'm not gonna change any, but I would have changed. I would have put Raven over Tigers and Pantang probably.
Yeah,
but I'm not
or Accept or Creator.
Yes, I forgot that. Well, I forgot Accept for sure.
Or King Diamond or Merciful Fate.
I don't know if King Diamond or Merciful Fate would play, because if they played, they wouldn't play in the dark. I don't think they're not going to play in the dark. I don't think their vibe would really work in the daylight, but I could be wrong. Some bands are just like that,
Thing with Metallica in the daylight.
Well, they start in the daylight, because if you listen to the Metal Forge and hear my rant about daylight savings time, you'll know why I hate daylight savings time. It sucks for live music because bands start in the fucking daylight when they don't need to be. I'm just saying.
That's on the Ozzy Garden episode.
Yeah, it takes forever for the vibe to get there when it's light at 9 o'clock. But anyway,
dude, that's like when I saw Slayer. It was dusk.
Yeah,
the first time, and so it was getting dark, and it was outside, and there was fucking so much shit, like trash, grass, fucking whatever you could fucking pick up was in the fucking air at this amphitheater. The entire fucking grass was fucking gone.
Yeah.
And there were fucking fires in the fucking field. And this is not a big place. I mean, it's pretty big, but it's not huge. The grass, right? But like, holy shit. Insane. So, yeah, I'm getting to be more of a Slayer fan.
All right, Mark, final question. No bullshit, just the straight up ticket prices, no fees, no VIP, no pre-sale, and that shit. What are you guessing for a single day and a weekend, price wise? Just based on the headliners alone, really.
Yeah. Single day will probably end up being like $179.
Okay. What do you think for a weekend?
I bet it's gonna be. It'll probably be $5.99
for a weekend. Okay,
for the weekend,
right.
And that's straight up without the fees.
Yeah. I'm just talking like face value ticket price, or wristband, however they go.
Yeah. And the only reason I say $5.99 is because that really makes it to the point where, it's still a bit competitive with the Wimmer shows on their pricing, but it's also in California. So, it's, if it were in Louisville, Kentucky, it would be probably $99 a day, or, $129 maybe.
Yeah.
And then like a $350 for the ticket price.
I think this is the same. I think this is the same venue as Coachella, so there's no telling what it might be.
Right.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go $179 for a single day, also, but I'm gonna go $4.99 for weekend.
Okay. Well, see, I'm just saying, like, I think it makes more sense for them to do that. And $5.99, it's right on, to me, is right on that stretch of where the average working Joe, like I am and you are, and whoever's listening and watching this, is that, like, it's right there on the cusp of, I could put this on my credit card and do this.
Right.
But because it's like $600,
Oh, I guarantee tickets will be on sale this Friday, no doubt, because they don't give anybody any time to fucking plan.
No.
We're recording this on March 28th, and it's supposed to be announced the 30th, which is the day after tomorrow, for recording purposes. So yeah, that was pretty fun, Mark.
And this is the goal, right? To get this done before the 30th.
Yeah. So and then we'll do a follow-up episode and see who see who got the most. I'd laugh.
Right.
I'd laugh if like we had got like 2 each or something. Yeah,
We,
but this was pretty fun.
How in touch we are.
Yeah, this was pretty fun. I enjoyed this. This was a good.
Yeah, man.
This was a good
we
idea.
Need to do more stuff like this
because I like talking festivals. I usually talk shit about them because they're usually pretty lame. It's always like 1 or 2 good bands with a bunch of filler. I have a feeling this is going to be really, really fucking stacked.
There's 2 festivals that I swear I will never play. Ever.
What's that?
If given the chance. The big goddamn metal show and Steel and Stone.
Let me tell you about Steel and Stone real quick. It's fucking stacked also, just on a much smaller scale.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't announce anybody yet because I haven't even got the post artwork back.
Yeah, it's all contractual based now, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, we can say that, but there's no contract. This is how poor man.
There is no contract.
All right, Mark, you got anything else you wanna add on here? Or
no, that's it. You know, just plugging obviously the Flamekeeper Patreon, the Metal Forge, the Alehorn and the MUDHORN, and all that, and this new thing that I'm starting. It's not just Metal Monday; it's Metal every day.
Oh wow, yes, very good. Very good. You know what you should do for Metal Monday? The new symbol. Do the devil horns, but upside down.
Metal Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Or
too bad.
Or Metal Monday, you could do both hands upside down. Metal Monday. That's right.
Jesus. That just turned a weird thing all of a sudden. It reminded me of somebody else.
Who's that?
Oh no. No, not going to go there.
All right. We'll say else. All right, everyone. Well, if you want to play at home and you want to leave some comments, just like type in some ideas that we might have missed. It'd be fun to see. But if not, tune back in for the follow-up episode Thursday or Friday, whenever we get to it. It won't be as urgent. The follow-up won't be as urgent because it'll just be known then. So
right.
Yeah. All right. So yes, Maiden Friday, Metallica Saturday, AC/DC on Sunday. That is my prediction, and Ozzy will be on the AC/DC day.
Right.
Or no, the Metallica day.
And yeah, real quick about that. The reason I said earlier, I had a reason why I feel like Metallica would play the Saturday rather than a Friday or a Sunday if they're not doing their 2-date deal, right? Is because the other major festival shows that they've headlined, like Woodstock 94 and Woodstock 99, they always headline the Saturday nights.
Right.
And that's just, me being a smart ass saying, oh, look, there's correlation here.
No, that's fine. I mean, like, history repeats itself, dude. I mean, really.
Wait a minute. Yeah, Jason, history does repeat itself. It's a conspiracy, all of it.
Well, Jesse, I don't know how you got in this conversation, but welcome, but we're getting ready to leave. So.
You know what? That's so funny that you do that, because in the Killer Cross video, he goes, Jesse Ventura's here?
Yeah,
this guy does. They were the Tigers of Pantang. And Lars loved them.
Yes. Tell me more, Jesse. Tell me more.
Hulk Hogan told me that when he roadied for them.
That's
a real
I forgot about the Hulk Hogan audition for the bass player story. Yeah.
Yes. Which is all bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, I know we all know Hulk Hogan's a real American and plays some good air guitar on his intro, but do you think he's not bass
he actually is a bass player.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he actually is, and that's the whole thing, is when he decided to get into the wrestling business, everybody talked shit about him. Like, why don't you go back to fucking playing cover songs in a fucking bar, loser?
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, he almost.
Yeah, there's it's a Wikipedia or a Google thing where they fucking sit James down and they show him a bunch of pictures of people.
I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah, and Hogan is one of them. He goes, Hulk Hogan? And he goes, yeah, apparently you all personally asked him to audition and offered him the bass. He's like, no. Hogan's also a big notorious liar.
Right. All right, Mark. Well, thanks again for everybody for watching, and we'll see how it shakes out Thursday. I'm pretty excited to see how off we were actually, or maybe we're spot on. That would be cool too.
Wouldn't that be fucking weird,
dude? If Tiger the Pantang or Sears Ungle actually fucking, or even Y&T actually get on this fest,
or Anvil,
I'll bet shit. I think Anvil might have a good chance actually.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
I would shit my pants if any of those bands make it on to the lineup anywhere. Yeah.
Right. I get you.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, everybody, thank you. Seriously, Jason, thank you. Check out everybody's shows, everybody's podcasts, everybody's video casts, YouTube channels, everything.
Yep.
All that fun fucking shit, you know. And like I said earlier, metal every day.
All right, man. All right, everyone. Take care. We'll see you later this week. Bye, everybody.